Hello everyone, welcome to Oliveboard. My name is Dinkar and I welcome you all in this session. I hope everybody is healthy and feeling good. Uh, as you all know that we are running this 100 day series and it's already being more than 50 uh, lectures we have completed under this series, and we have already completed our half century, which you can call it as. So that's why we have able to complete this just because of your support, and really nice that everybody has supported us so much that we are continuing with this series. And we will be going to complete this series very soon, okay guys. And we have a series of lectures over here, and we are covering each and every important aspects related to the RBI examination, RBI Grade B examination, and which we thinks that it will be important for the examination. Those things we are discussing more over here, and at the same time, I am also letting you know that the type of how to write answers and what to remember in the answer, what exactly you have to show to the examiner, and what see simply do not vomit out your information what you are having. Just look the question, what is question is asking, then only answer as per the question, whatever question demand says, okay. So always I normally I always tell our my students that whenever any questions is given, just look to the questions and just write what the question demands. They do not require your additional set of knowledge, okay, because that is just a waste of time and the waste of words, okay. Make sure that your answer look quality, have a quality, and it should have a that much of quantity which is required for the answer, okay, right. With this intro we had, now we are going to start with our 55th lecture today. And thank you so much for all the support that you have given, guys, and really great to see all of you again. And let me see how many people are there. So we have our Lalit, Abhinash, then Tosolo and Mayank. Everybody is here. Welcome to the session, guys. Welcome. Narman is also here. Good evening. Good evening. Sorry, Naman. Yes, Naman. I'm sorry. Okay. So good to see you all, guys. Good to see you, and thank you so much, guys, for your all support. What Mayank is asking, from where to practice this descriptive question. See, Mayank, in the descriptive, this series we have started especially for this. So I think you are the new joinee today, and I think I'll just tell you how to practice it. This series is especially started just to make yourself to do practice for that. Okay. So I hope in the coming coming slides, you will come to know that what is this series is all about. Hello Aditya, hello Purnima, welcome guys, welcome to the session. I really feel happy then when lots of people say hi, because I just feel that you are my family, and we have to all work together to get success, right? And thank you so much for being a part of a family. Thank you so much for all of you. So let's start with our session today, and again today we will be discussing the motivation part of the thing, okay. Yeah. So first of all, those who are the new joinees, for them it is a master descriptive answer writing for RBI Grade B 2021-2022. It is a 100-day series. Okay. So here for 100 days we are taking some important topics related to RBI Grade B examination. We are discussing in detail about that examination, about that topic, and then after that, for that topic only, we are giving a questions at the last. Okay, that question you have to attempt in our free portal. In our free portal, we have created a portal which is available in the Oliveboard website. Okay, even you can find that information in the descriptive section below of this video. Okay, so there you have to attend that. Okay. So till now we have completed 54 lectures, so total 54 questions are available. Okay, and here we are giving one gift to all of you. Like, if you are doing 3 questions, if you have attempted at least 3 questions in our portal, then you can get 35% off on all RBI plans which our Oliveboard is running. Okay, which our Oliveboard is running, right? So we are discussing questions, topics on economic and social issues, finance and management, current affairs, descriptive English. So as you all know that these are all the topics which are regarding the phase 2 of our RBI examination, and even whatever exam you are taking in this year, for whatever exam, if the phase 2 examination is there, these topics will be there. Obviously these topics will be there. So right now we are discussing on management part. Okay, so again we have a management today, and today our topic is emotional intelligence, EI. Emotional intelligence, that means here you are utilizing your brain, here you are utilizing your emotions. Brain plus emotion works in a very great way. Whenever you are taking the help of a emotion plus brain, then exactly you are perceiving what exactly is needed in this world. Okay, so at the last, now I have to say, yeah, some more people have joined. Hello Aditya, hello Aarti, welcome to the session. Very good to see you all. Okay, so now, first of all, there is what exactly is emotional intelligence is all about. See, it is a person's ability to perceive emotion. That means you should know what is emotion. In the self, first of all, you have to see emotion in yourself, and you have to check the emotions of the others. Okay, then understand the meaning of these emotions, like what if somebody is doing any kind of activity, so what kind of emotion, under which kind of emotion that person is doing. Okay, it's to understand what are the type of emotions. Sometimes it is a happy situation, you can see, okay, yeah, happiness emotion is coming. Sometimes some people will be angry, so that angry emotion, so sometimes they are just they are hitting hard on their table, so that means you think that some anger is there in his mind. So that kinds of emotion you have to perceive, like understand the meaning of the emotion. Okay, then at the third, it's a regulate one's emotion according in a cascading model. So you should regulate your emotion in order to work your emotion with the emotion of the other person, so that you can bring out the qualitative effort in that. Okay, it should not be in a destructive way. Okay, you have to perceive your emotion, the other person emotions. Take both of you take care, like you, if you are a manager, then you just check your emotion, then some colleague is there, check his emotion or her emotion, then make yourself cascade to the person other's emotion, and just try to make it work it out, like, right? So this is called emotional intelligence. That means you are emotionally intelligent. Okay, you are not just gone into the flow of emotion, you are emotionally intelligent. Hello Shivam. So emotional intelligence is a set of emotional and social skills that influences the way we perceive and express ourselves, develop and maintain social relationship, cope with the challenges, and use emotional information in an effective and meaningful way. This is the main thing which we wanted. Use of emotional information in an effective and meaningful way. Sometimes people use sometimes people use emotion in order to do some kind of destruction, like they wanted to show you love, but actually they are not loving you from inside, right? Sometimes some people are really emotional about you, they really want something good for you, so that will be a very positive way. So emotional intelligence can take the charge of the destruction way also, and also in a positive tone also, right? So some definition has been given by few peoples. Okay, so emotional intelligence is the capacity for recognizing our own feelings and those of the other, for motivating ourselves, and for managing the emotion well in ourselves in our relationship. So this is given by the Goldman in 1998. Then we have Salovey and Mayers. They have given that emotional intelligence definition in 1990. So they said initially defined emotional intelligence as a subset of social intelligence. That means this emotional intelligence is a part of social intelligence. Okay, that means it is a very small part, subset. Subset means something bigger is there and it is inside that. Okay, so it is the ability to monitor one's own and other feelings and emotion, to discriminate amongst them, and to use this information to guide one's thinking and the action which we wanted to take. Okay, we have to check our emotion, we have to check other emotion, and now we have to guide that information with a proper thinking and just make it to work in an action. Okay, now then again we have a Mayer, Salovey and Curso. In 2004 they have slightly changed the definition. So they have defined it as the capacity to reason about emotion. Here they are reasoning out the emotion, some reasoning out and of emotion to enhance the thinking. Start thinking on why that emotion has come and why it is coming and all those things. It includes the ability to accurately perceive emotion, accurately perceiving the emotion, like exactly what emotion is that, why the person has done, why the person is showing that kind of emotion, what is the issue, and accurately, here we are using the word accurate. Okay, to access and generate emotions so as to assist the thought. Like once we have able to understand what kind of emotion is that, now we are thinking in our way, like we are putting it in a thought to understand the emotional and emotional knowledge, and to reflectively regulate emotions so as to promote emotional and intellectual growth. Okay, so here we are asking like a person to person, like if you are a person, then how you are using your emotion for the benefit of the other, and how you are using other emotional status with your emotional status, and then you are both are working in a collaboration. So all these things will be coming. Okay, then we have a Glossop and Michel in 2005 highlighted that emotional intelligence is learned. That means it is not something like that which you get it from when you are born. Okay, it is not like that what you get when you are born. Okay, it is learned. People say that unlike IQ, intelligence quotient, which is essentially fixed within a narrow parameter of the birth. So IQ has been thought that okay, from the birth you can get a better IQ. Okay, but emotional quotient or emotional intelligence is developed and enhanced. It is not the thing which you get from the birth. Okay, so they said that emotional intelligence is learned. It is not you get it from the birth. Okay, so what emotional intelligence is? What emotional intelligence is? It is being aware of oneself. First of all, you should be aware of yourself. Being able to manage emotion. You should able to manage your emotion first. You should be socially aware also. Ability to manage interpersonal relationship by using emotion. So now you are able to understand your emotion. Now you wanted to manage your interpersonal relationship with any of your employees, family, wherever you wanted to do by using the emotion. Like you should know what kind of emotion comes when you are meeting that person, what type of emotion comes when you are meeting the other type of person. So this helps in interpersonal relationship. Okay, so this is emotional intelligence. Okay, a field of scientific study. Yes, emotional intelligence is also a field of scientific study. Okay, you can do many things. If you are very good at emotional intelligence, you can do very good in this field. Okay, right? And what emotional intelligence is not? What is not an emotional intelligence? First of all, it is ignoring or suppressing the emotion. That means if you are ignoring or suppressing any kind of emotion, that will be not called as emotional intelligence. You have to utilize your emotion to make it work out for some work. Okay, then allowing emotion to dominate thinking and decision making. So you should not allow your emotions so much that they start dominating your thinking and decision making. Your emotions should be in little bit of control. Emotions should not be treated as a permanent right. It should not be permanent right. Okay. It is not an indicator of cognitive and academic intelligence. Emotional intelligence should not be treated like an indicator of any kind of cognitive and academic intelligence. No, that is a totally, emotional intelligence is a totally different field. Okay, should not be a person aptitude or interest. Emotional intelligence is not avoidance of conflict. It is not. Emotional intelligence, best predictor of success in life, that is also not there. Okay, so we should not think that emotional intelligence is all these things. No, it is not. Okay, so emotional intelligence refers to the non-cognitive abilities of a person that includes the ability to aware of the emotion of oneself and other. So emotional intelligence is a non-cognitive ability. It is not like that you are utilizing all of your brain and all those things and just trying to manipulate the thing. So here exactly you do not have to apply that much of brain. You do not have to apply. Here you are using your emotions. Emotions whenever are very real, then it does not require brain. Okay. So, the emotion intelligence refers to the non-cognitive ability of a person that includes the ability to be aware of the emotion. That means you are, yes, you have that kind of emotion of oneself and others, and also to be able to manage these emotions. Okay, what it is, you are aware of your emotions, you are aware of the other emotions, and now you wanted to manage these emotions in a proper way so that we can get some useful work out of these emotions, right? I hope everybody has got what exactly is emotion and emotion intelligence is about. Now, what are the components of emotional intelligence? Yeah. So, emotional intelligence have around 4 interrelated components. First of all, it's perceiving the emotion. That means you should identify. This is basic ability to register and recognize emotion in ourselves and other people. First of all, you should know that the emotion is there. Perceiving emotion. That means you accept that some emotion is there. Okay. People who are high in emotional intelligence are able to identify when they are experiencing a particular type of emotion and able to use their vocabulary to label the feeling. That means those people who are good at emotional intelligence, they exactly know what kind of emotion is coming at particular time and what type of word they can use to tell about that feeling. Okay, in a proper way. Okay, so they are also sensitive to the other people emotions and are able to see when someone is feeling angry. Yes, those people who are really emotionally intelligent, they are a very good sensitive ability. They can easily guesses the other person feeling about whether that person, why that person is feeling angry, sad, whether the person is angry, sad, happy, and various other feelings. Like these are just some kind of feelings are there by reading their facial expression itself and a body language, the way they are working, the way their facial expression is, how their body language is. These people are easily to identify. Those who are very good at emotional intelligence, they can easily identify through facial expression and body language the other person emotions. Okay, first of all, you should perceive the emotion, right? Then understand the emotion. Understand the emotion, like what that emotion is wanted to convey. Okay, so the component refers to using a specific information that various emotion provide and knowing how that might affect their behavior. That means if some emotion is coming in the other person, they should know that with this emotion what will be the behavior of a person if the person is having this kind of emotion. Okay, as we have already discussed that each emotion, very important line, each emotion convey a distinct data. Angry has a different data, happiness is a different data. Between angry, sadness is something else, that is a different emotion, right? Very happy is a different kind. Okay, so everything convey a distinct data. okay, to individual about their environment and energizes one for action in a particular direction. Like if a person is very angry, then person will be moving in some direction. If a person is happy, person will be moving in different direction. If person is sad, then they don't know what to do, what not to do, okay, like that. Okay, so their emotions convey the way how they are going to behave in the particular direction. So emotionally intelligent people are able to read this information about others and use it to guide their behavior. That means if somebody is happy, so emotionally intelligent manager, if any emotionally intelligent manager is there, the person, that manager will come and ask them, oh great, you're feeling so happy today, what is all about? Okay, now we are guiding his behavior of the other person by giving him more happiness, that I have understand that you are so happy today, so I am also part of your happiness. Okay, then guide them to different direction. Like if he is happy today, so let him make him work in this area, so he will do good in this field. Okay, and if somebody is sad or angry, then we have to guide them in a different direction, right? But only an emotional intelligent person will be able to guide their behavior, because first of all you have to understand like what kind of emotion is coming in that person and in which direction we have to guide that person, right? In which direction we have to guide, right? Then comes the third part, managing the emotions. Once when we recognize their emotion quickly and understand the meaning of their emotion, now it is relatively easier for them to think about the next step regarding how to change them. Okay, this applies to the self as well as others. Okay, recognizing that one is feeling low, sometimes one is feeling low, like if we recognize that if I'm feeling low, like if I recognize someone like, oh, that person is feeling low today, and if we wanted to change that emotion is in that person, I will just ask him, okay, let's go out and let's have a plan. We will go outside for a movie or meet a friend, then we will just go for a walk, okay, talking and all those things. Okay, so if a person was feeling sad, then when so now we are starting changing his emotion, his or her emotion, by changing his thought process in the different direction, right? So this process can only be done by a person who is good at emotional intelligence, right? So now a desire to reduce one's anger may also lead to use of deep breathing, relaxation strategies to calm oneself. Like if somebody, you can see by his face, is doing work, but see my face right now, please guys, see my face. I am teaching you with a very angry tone. Okay, I am doing that. Okay, from some place my manager comes and he saw my face. Okay, he say, okay, we will see you after the class, Dinkar. Okay, so we will go for some walk, let's have a yoga session, little bit of 5 minutes of deep breathing session, relaxation techniques and all those things. Okay, so my manager came to know that I am angry for something, right? So he's very emotional intelligent person, my manager, so he understand my emotion, so he tried to change the things by taking me to the like, let's do some deep breathing, okay, let's go for a walk in a garden. Okay, so this is the way of understanding somebody's emotion and changing it into a different direction, right? So then after that, fourth one is the using emotion. The ability to use one's emotion is more than just dealing with or managing emotion. Here it involves the skill of leveraging emotion to enhance our thinking, decision making and relationship. Okay, sometimes we have to utilize the emotion in such a particular way that we will just people are ready to work. Okay, so sometimes if you go in an army, people there, the heads, departmental heads, or your those who are the head who are guiding too much of forces, these people are very emotionally intelligent people. how to guide the behavior of their army men, they know it very properly. They utilize the technique of emotional intelligence over those people. They raises their emotions, love for the country, love for everyone. Everybody is brothers and sisters in our country. We have to protect them. Okay, so we have to now. The person earlier was feeling little bit low. Now again, that ability of fighting has come inside or her mind. So automatically we have started using their emotions for the benefit of our country, right? So this is like components of emotional intelligence, right? Then, so here one person is there, Daniel Goldman, elements of emotional intelligence. So he has shared some elements what are there. So some model he has given, the emotional competence model. The name of the model is emotional competence model. So this model of emotional competence was given by Goldman 95. Mainly is focus on behavior that leads to performance. Obviously, whenever we are talking about anything related to emotions, always the name of behavioral scientist always is there. Behavioral scientist work is always there. So this model conceptualizes the emotional intelligence as a large range of disposition and competence, ranging from individual traits to learning ability. So this person, that is Daniel Goldman, has given lots of dispositions and competence, like what are the individual traits should be there. Some traits come from the birth, some you have to learn, and all those things, right? So first of all is the self-awareness. Okay, self-awareness is concerned with the individual ability to understand own moods. First of all, you should know about your mood only, whether you are feeling well or not. If you are not feeling well and somebody says something to you, you start shouting at that person, then automatically the whole concept of emotional intelligence will fall down, right? So first of all, the person who wanted to lead this emotional intelligence, that person has to control his emotion first, his or her emotion first. Okay, so first of all, you have to understand one's mood and motivations and their ramification on the others. Some of the indicator that one is self-aware includes, like how you can think that you are self-aware, is that sense of humor, whether you have any kind of sense of humor, do you have a confidence and an ability to know how other perceive you. That means you should know like how other people perceive you over here. Okay, if you know that, that means yes, you are self-aware about yourself, right? First of all, if you really wanted to be emotional intelligent, then you should have a self-awareness about yourself. Then self-regulation, ability to control one's anger. That means you should have a power to control your anger. That means if somebody is saying that, sir, you don't know this work and I thought you might be knowing this, automatically if you are a senior person, you will automatically come into anger. That how that my junior is telling me how to do that thing. Yeah, my junior is telling me how to do. So automatically you will get angry. But no, if you are an emotionally intelligent person, you should have an ability to control your own anger first, right? Then only you are able to check other people emotion, right? So a self-regulated person does not react promptly to annoying situation. They do not react automatically. You say something to me, I will automatically start saying something about you. No, they never do that. But what they do is they think systematically and they identify what would be the right reaction for this situation. Okay, this element requires us to be responsible for our own deeds and to be adaptive to the changing situation. Okay, so self-regulation is also one of the most important component under his theory. Then comes the motivation, and what motivation you have. Okay, so here the motivation involves having an internal drive. That means an emotionally intelligent person should have their internal drive of motivation for themselves, because they are going to be the motivator for others. If they are not having any kind of motivation, how they are going to motivate the other people, right? So they should having an internal drive to realize the goal regardless of the obstacles. Okay. Emotionally intelligent people in this category are committed to realize the goals and have the ability to perseverance, right? They are also committed to learning directed towards self improvement. They always look for self improvement. Okay, how I can improve myself, if the person is like that, that means that person is ready to accept everything. If you are praising him, that is also accepted. If you are not praising him, that is also accepted, and they are keep on learning, self improving. These people are self improving on themselves. Then only we can call that person as an emotionally intelligent person. Okay. Then empathy. Empathy considers the individual ability to understand the reaction and emotion of other. That means you should have an ability to understand the reaction and emotion of other. That means first of all you have to understand the emotion of the others, and you should also understand what kind of reaction that person can have. Okay. Self-awareness should precede empathy, as one cannot understand the emotion of other before understanding own emotion. Emotionally mature people can predict emotional reaction of other in situation. That means the person who are emotionally mature, if a person is emotionally mature, they are able to understand the emotions of the other person. Okay. If you wanted to be emotionally intelligent person, first of all you yourself make yourself emotionally mature, then only you can understand the situation of other. Okay. Then you can start addressing the worries of the people. Then after that you should have a proper social skills. Okay. So it is the individual ability to detect and understand the social signals that forms the basis of establishing a strong interpersonal relationship. That means some signals, like if somebody is not feeling good at some place, so you understand that the person is not feeling good at sitting in a crowd. So if you are emotionally intelligent and good at social skill, you will somehow try to make that person comfortable at that situation. Okay. You make the situation over there comfortable for that person. Okay. You should have that kind of social skills. Then only you will be called as emotionally intelligent person. Okay. Social competencies associated with emotionally intelligent people should include good time management practices, skills, team management, communication skills, and leadership skills. So all these skills are coming under social skills also. You should have all these skills in a proper way, right? So these are the Daniel Goldman elements of emotional intelligence. You should be self-aware, you should have a self-regulation, you should have your internal motivation, you should have empathy for other, and you should have social skills, right? Then comes, what are the benefits of emotional intelligence? So the concept of emotional intelligence has become very popular and is steadily gaining traction because there are many benefits of it. So what can be the benefit? It allows individual to tap into not just thinking capacity but also leverage the information and strength that emotion brings. Once you start looking inside of yourself, your thinking ability increase. Now, first of all, you were thinking for yourself only. Now you started thinking for others also. Now you are perceiving the emotions of the other, and you can put yourself in their situation and you can feel that kind of emotion. So now you are becoming more and more matured by following this practice. Okay, here it takes a realistic and practical view. You will have a realistic and practical view of everything, of emotion, as opposed to the traditional notation that encourage leaving emotion out of certain contexts. No, emotion is a central part of everywhere. Sometimes you go to office and if you have hurted somebody's emotion, you can just check that the person working ability will be in different way if you are hurting somebody's emotions, right? Everybody say that, oh, that person has hurted my emotions. I was working very hard, but whatever he said something to me, it just hurted my emotions, right? Emotion is also a central part. Okay, that's why it takes a realistic and practical view. These are the benefits. It facilitates understanding of self and others, obviously, beyond superficial information. Because people think that, okay, we have to see the data, okay, our company is earning profit, why, great, okay, no problem, okay. Leave the people, give them some money, whatever we have earned, give them some incentive, okay, they are happy. No. Some people are so emotionally sensitive that they just do not do not think monetary things as the main thing. They treat their emotion as the best thing. If you are providing them something with emotion and making them feeling happy about themselves and everything, then you can just make them work out whatever you want. Okay, then it encourages and enable the empathy. Once you start being emotional intelligent, you will have a empathy with the people. You will realize the other people importance. You will realize the problems of the other person, right? You now, if you start putting yourself in that situation, and then you can think it of like how the people are doing, right? So it encourages and enables the empathy so that the quality of interpersonal interaction improves. So here, if you're doing this, interpersonal interaction will improve. People will start respecting you, not because, see, right now in the government services, if you go, people normally respects you because you have a higher position than the other. People are saluting you like this. Police station you go, people are saluting like this, right? But whether that person is saluting you with respect or with just because you have a position, that you have to check. Okay, if you show empathy to the people, if you show respect towards the people, then the person will do salute to you with respect, right? I hope everybody is getting. Okay, then it adds the competitive advantages over just cognitive intelligence. Okay, there you will have a good add competitive advantage, because if people start feeling emotionally strong, that yes, my manager, my head is looking about my emotion, they are knowing what I'm feeling, what I'm not feeling good, so they are taking care of that thing, so the person will start working on their own for the company, right? So it adds a competitive advantage over just cognitive intelligence and technical skills, so that individuals are able to pursue the excellence and success using a range of intelligence, right? So these are the benefits of emotionally intelligent people. If you are doing something in an emotionally intelligent way, then you have a huge benefit out of it. Okay, so here benefits. It decreases the occupational stress. Yes, it decreases. It improves the decision making, obviously. It reduces the staff turnover. Staff will retain their staff, will work more harder for you. Okay, it will increase the personal well-being. It increase the leadership ability. It increase the team performance. Everything will be increased, right? If you are have an emotional intelligence, and you are utilizing your emotional intelligence on the other people, right? So how to use your emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence can be used in many different ways in your daily life. So here are some of the ways. First of all, you should accept criticism and responsibility. If somebody is criticizing you, you should not go into anger altogether. You should accept criticism. Okay? Being able to move on after making a mistake. Do not just sit with that mistake. Oh my God, I have done this kind of work. It is a huge mistake I have done. Oh my God, what happens? Okay, no, not like that. Just move on. Mistake has happened. Okay, so move on. Being able to say no when you need to. You should have an ability to say no. It is not like that you have so much of pressure and somebody is coming you and just saying, oh, you have to do this also. You should have an ability to say no also. Okay. being able to share your feelings with others, to which person you trust much, you should share your feelings with those people. Okay, being able to solve problems in the way that works for everyone, you should look for that, how I can solve this problem so that everybody problem gets resolved. Okay, you should have a empathy for the people, and you should have a great listening skills. Do not interrupt the people in between. If somebody is saying something, first of all listen it properly. Okay, listen it properly, analyze it properly, then say what exactly you wanted to say. Right, you should not start debating over that. Okay, first of all listen to the problem of that person, why he or she is saying that, then you just listen it, analyze it, then start saying. Then, knowing why you do the things you do, you should know like why you do the things and why you do that. Okay, and not being judgmental of other. Do not being so much of judgmental that you started giving judgment of everybody. Oh, he is like this, oh she is like this, he don't know this, she is not good at this work. Okay, no, you should not be too much of judgmental. You should just check your yourself, right? So these are some of the ways where you can utilize and your emotional intelligence, and how to use these things. This will help you in the future. Okay, so these are some of the way emotional intelligence can be used in the places where you are going to work in the future. So be emotionally intelligent person. That is what I wanted to tell you. Okay, so we have came into the last of our lecture, guys. So this is a question that you have to attempt. What is emotional intelligence? Explain the concept of emotional intelligence. Any questions? If anybody is having, please let me know, guys. Anybody has any questions, just let me know. Anyone? Okay, so for today, those who are the person who was new joining today, for them here, see, you have to go to Oliveboard discuss forum in the in the Oliveboard website. Okay, there just check for the descriptive RBI grade B tab. Just click on that tab. Attempt the 3 free questions over there from the same email ID. Questions will be there. Questions will be there. Just attempt the questions over there. Okay, and once you have written the 3 questions over there, then you will get a 35% off coupon in the email ID. But for these 3 questions, utilize the same email ID. Use the same email ID, guys. Okay, right? So Vaishnavi, this is not the interview classes. These are the classes related to the topics of the RBI grade B examination. Okay, right? Shivam, how emotional intelligence be used for the growth of your organization? See, whatever I have discussed just now, these are only the ways you can utilize it. How you can use emotional intelligence? First of all, you should like Shivam, I am taking your example. If you became a manager somewhere, okay, under your 3 peoples are working, right? Under you 3 peoples are working. 3 peoples all will be having their own emotional criteria, right? You should understand what the person likes, what is his problem. Even like you should be very friendly with all those people, that they start telling you their problems, what is sometimes happening in their families, or what things, is there any pressure regarding the work. Then use that information, check your emotion, what I can do to help that person in the way, and if you are able to help that person, so this is the way you are able to grow your organization, because you have perceived other emotions, then you have tried to solve his problem, right? So now you are helping him in solving the problem, then the person will be working in a more happier way in your organization. Once the person start working with good emotion, happy emotion, then automatically your organization will grow, right, Shivam? I hope you got your answer. Anybody else who have any questions, guys? Anybody else who has any questions? Okay, then see guys, we have, if you are like after writing the 3 questions, if you do not get that coupon, please email to reeti.gulati@oliveboard.in. She will be providing you with the coupon. After you write the 3 questions, okay, you just and if you didn't get the coupon code in the email ID, just email to her. Okay, she will provide you with the coupon code. Okay, so at the last, guys, please subscribe to our social media platform. We have a community in YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. And thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. Good to see you. Your numbers are also increasing. I think everybody is liking the lectures. See, it is especially, this is the special series. I think nobody is running this regarding the descriptive answer writing practice. Nobody is running. Vaishnavi, I have already answered your question. You have asked right, ये interview class है क्या banking के लिए? You have asked right this. Right? See, Vaishnavi, these are not interview classes. These are not interview classes. These are the topics which we are taking based on RBI Grade B Phase 2 syllabus. Okay? So that syllabus we are doing over here. Important topics, and based on that we are asking one question at the end. So it is a descriptive answer writing practice series that is going on. Okay? वैष्णवी, ये डिस्क्रिप्टिव आंसर राइटिंग के लिए है, इंटरव्यू के लिए नहीं. ओके, एनीबडी एल्स हैज एनी काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चंस? Yeah, obviously. Yeah, but see, emotional intelligence is a part of topic also. Yes. See here. Okay, so in the interview they can ask any question. In the interview they can ask any question. Okay. There is never, see, there is no syllabus for the interview. Question can come from anywhere. Right? There are various special interview classes also we will be launching in the near future. Don't worry about that. You will get the information regarding that also. Okay? And if you are liking the series, please join our paid courses. For there, I am there because I myself is correcting all the answer sheets for the paid students. In the right now, people are answering in the portal. But only for those people who are the paid members of Oliveboard. And right now they have also started getting comments from my side, like what is the important thing you have to write, and also you get good scolding from me if you write a bad answer. Okay, then I tell you what to write and what not to write. Okay, so any other thing people wanted to ask me? Any other thing you wanted to ask me? Just let me know, guys. So, okay, great. Then see you tomorrow. Yeah. So happy Republic Day for tomorrow. I think 26 January, right? So celebrate it. So we will be see you on 27th tomorrow. There will be no lecture. 27th we will be having again at 9 p.m. guys. See you on 27th. And happy Republic Day. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care, good night, and never forget to like, subscribe and follow. Happy learning. And guys, if you are liking, please comment and like the session, guys. Please comment on the box and do like the session, guys, also. Thank you so much. Bye bye, take care and good night.